What's up, fellas? How's everybody doing tonight? Good Tuesday evening to you. Hope you guys are having a good start to your week. Kind of hot here, finally. About time it is, July the 1st. There it
Today
is.
the first?
Yeah, today's the 1st.
Man, rent's due.
So happy July to you guys, and soon to be July the 4th, Independence Day. So that'd be good.
Take that, Britain.
Yeah. So hope you guys are having a good start to your week. Turn your phone down would be nice.
Man, that thing's really got a delay, doesn't it?
It does, man. So let's see. Any you guys get any good flights in this weekend? I know it was really hot here.
It was smoking hot, baby.
It's been pretty hot here. It was 115s last week. Or they say the feels like temperature anyway. So
can you feel that?
yeah, it was pretty hot for about 3 straight days.
It was hot.
And Saturday, I think it was in the 95 range.
It was hot.
Look, Mr. Here we go, Mr. Flying Tiger.
Been a while.
He says, let's
Lamb
give
chop.
away a Flying Tiger RC transmitter. Okay, guy. Since it's your giveaway here, buddy,
Gross.
tell us what you'd like to do. You got a question you want to ask for get the correct answer? Because, guys, these transmitter trays are awesome. They are all aluminum machined, great for your neck and your shoulders with your transmitter. They're adaptable to just about any transmitter. And, yeah, I mean, they're awesome, and they're made right here in the U.S. by veterans. So, we'll wait for core folks. That's what we'll do. You put those headlights down, man.
So she said.
So we'll wait for more folks, and we'll keep that up on the screen so everybody knows we're going to give away a Flying Tiger transmitter tray, guys, which are super nice. Yeah, Keith Christie said the person who wins gets to buy the company.
Gets to buy the company?
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Anybody fly anything this weekend?
We did. I flew the spectacular P-51. I don't understand how that thing works.
You didn't fly this weekend.
It felt like it.
That was the last weekend.
Yeah, that's how much flying.
Weekend before this past weekend.
Yeah, just recovery weekend.
That was the Galloping Ghost that you rigged with a what was the motor out of? And
FMX. The FMX.
Yeah, the prop was about this big.
No, not even that big. Not that big.
Okay, this big.
The weird part is, you know how the P factor does the, it'll take and move you got to rudder it and you do the right. Okay, well, I would throw this thing. It's just a small one. What's the wingspan? 30 inches, whatever it is. And when I throw it, after you throw it, it'll wing over, torque. This one does nothing. This one goes like this. It is the weirdest thing. No input, and it just turns straight on the same plane. Laterally goes left. And I'm going, what's wrong with this thing? Must have the gyro in backwards. You ever known anybody that put a gyro in backwards?
Yeah, and let me tell you, an airplane will corkscrew when that happens.
Well, he's throwing his little yellow plane. What's the name of that one?
The Goblin.
Yeah, the Goblin. So he's like, I'm going to get mine out. He gets the Goblin out. It's been, he's got to get the cobwebs out. He's got gophers.
It's been hanging in my trailer for like 2 years.
He's got dead bat drop. You name it, it's in there. So anyway, he's digging it all out, and he had to put it all back together. So I'm watching him like, man, he seems to be doing it awful fast. Oh, well, he looks like he knows what he's doing. So anyway, he gets it all together. He's like, okay, I'm ready to go. I said, okay. So he throws it, and it takes off, and it goes like this. And I go, oh, he's got it. He'll bring it back. And then it keeps going. Because the gyro was in facing backwards. So it was, as it was trying to correct for the left, it was going right. And it was the funniest thing I ever seen. It was, here comes the Goblin. And went right into the corn.
But it was not hurt at all. And what I had to do when I took it out of the trailer, it had been hanging in the trailer so long, I had to rebind it. So
I thought you had the ailerons hooked up backwards.
No, I had to take the receiver out, rebind it.
It's the funniest thing I've ever seen. And, it was like, I go, well, either he's doing it on purpose or he's got the ailerons back already. He's put smoking pot or something.
Nah.
It was the funniest thing I ever seen. Just
but we went and got it out of the corn, and I put the gyro in
Children of the corn.
And I flew the snot out of it, and he won't even sitting there watching it, and I'm buzzing all around. And then I hit LVC because I was having so much fun and had to go pick it up again. And when I brought it back this time.
What happened to it? You dork it?
No, it LBC'd and just went down inside the first 2 rows of corn again.
Uh,
So I went and got it, brought it back, and I was going to fly it after I got the battery charged for the 3rd time so he could watch it fly this time. And this time when I tossed it in the air, the little screws that hold the actual motor to the motor mount, they came out in the motor. And so it wasn't very high off the ground. So, so it went down easy.
That's a custom build.
I looked at Wayne and I said, "Here, it's yours. You can have it." And so
oh
I gave it to
man.
him.
Anyway,
And we flew the A10, flew great, and got the maiden done on it. Looked good, flew good. Trying to think, the grass was really high when we were out there. So
yeah, they didn't really
Yeah,
mow it, man. I mean,
so-
the little jet wheels, you know, on your all your free wing jets are what, 1.5 inch.
yeah,
Man, I had to use everything I could to get mine off the ground. His Hawk wouldn't even get off the ground. Of course, it was
No.
a Gen 1,
yeah.
and I'm sure it was heavy.
Well, it was 8S, but the air density was
2,000 feet?
2,000, and then the grass was this tall, and you got those little tiny nose wheels on that Goshawk, so it wouldn't rotate. So I had to back off of it and just.
So you
bring it
drag
back.
stripped the whole both.
Well,
both
no,
ways?
I went from about halfway down, and when it didn't start to
Yeah,
rotate,
because I didn't even think
backed
mine was
off
going to
of it.
get off with the intake special,
Yeah.
but I did get mine off.
Yeah, and so
Several times.
I backed off of it and just brought it back to the hangar there.
And that's got leading edge slats.
yeah, but I don't take off with them. I just take off with takeoff flaps. I land it with the slats on it, and it lands great with the slats. And Phil Camp, I've got your videos pulled up, man, because we're going to watch them here tonight. I'm ready
What?
to see that.
You've got his OnlyFans
I'm
page? up?
ready to see that B-17 drop some bombs. He did some great videos this past week. Mountain RC, good to have you, man. Thank you for being here. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that thumbs up button, man. We're always happy to have new people here. That's great. And like I said, hope you enjoy it. We're just talking airplanes and hanging out and talking about
It's a
flights.
BS session.
So what I'm going to do here, guys, is I'm going to pull up Phil's videos of his beautiful B-17, not beautiful Bill, big, beautiful B-17.
Beautiful Bill.
And I'm going to let you guys check this out.
Check it out.
Check this out. Let me see. Let me
Check it.
pull it up here. Okay, so let me do this. Hang on a second. I got to get in here real quick.
Bought me a Bitcoin today.
So you did? How'd that work out
It
for you?
makes me a COVID-19 survivor. Oh, they can't see it. All right.
All right, so
Oh,
we
yeah.
will,
It looks good. Look at that.
Let you guys check this one out. That plane is absolutely
Perfect takeoff.
beautiful, Phil.
That's in Vermont, isn't it? I think it is.
Some volume here so we can hear it. And make sure they ain't got no music playing, because if they got music playing, well, you know how that works.
They strike you.
They'll strike you upside the head. What's up, Jay Custer? Good to see you here tonight, buddy. Appreciate you as always. Let's see.
Yeah.
That thing flies nice, Phil.
You know, they took the tail gunner out of that thing because we kept shooting our own planes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Wow.
Can't tell when you're up there and you're full of, you know what?
Let me get this
Friend or foe, you're
fuller screen here.
still look like you have this thing. Coming around, he's coming around.
There we go. That's more like it
There you go.
now.
I hate flying just a shadow in the clouds. Sucks. Sounds good though.
It does sound good. Phil is running a full electric setup on his B-17. Guys, this is the Legend Hobby B-17, and Phil has riveted it all one-handed. Put every rivet on it. He has custom painted it. He's done so much work to this plane. It is absolutely beautiful. And like I said, he's got bombs on it and flies it amazing. He says that it is a pussycat, was what he said on the maiden flight. Well, you know, if you're getting that from a maiden, that's really good. Hey, Phil, we've got a guy at our club that makes whistling bombs. When they fall, they whistle. There he goes. They're 3D printed and they've got whistles in them, man, and they're pretty cool when they come down. I made a mic drop out of his plane about 6 or 7.
Yeah, 100 yards away from the runway.
Well,
Coming in. Well, going to come back around. I don't see landing gear out.
Coming low, Bryce.
What the gear do? Haven't seen.
oh, presentation pass. Look at the man go, man. Showing off now.
Yeah, I think he has originally started out. That's nose heavy. Lighten it up a bit.
Yeah, well, his maiden flight, he was no, this is the bomb drop.
Oh, okay.
He shot these this past weekend, I believe. I told him to come up. And I wanted to pull him up on the show and let you guys see this big, beautiful B-17 from Legend Hobby. But you need to see it up close, guys, because it is absolutely beautiful, the work he's done on this plane.
This one. Nice and stable.
He said his flight is so smooth, man. He said that a while ago in the comments. Everybody I've talked to about B-17 say they fly good. I want to get that new, what is it? Blue and Legend Hobby. The B-25.
Yeah, the one that.
Yes, I love that plane, man. That is beautiful. I'd love to have that B-25. Blue, though. I got to have that. And look how slow it flies. I mean, it's just no wobble.
Looks like you painted it black.
No, right? That's the bad part about no sunshine.
Anytime a cloudy day, all you get is a silhouette.
Gear pass. I heard it.
Is it? You gonna drop it?
He said gear pass.
Fast gas.
I don't think the gear will fall out of the plane, Wayne. You already dropped the bomb.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He's way too high to come in. Gear check.
Checking the gear. We're in the tree. Doesn't change a thing on that airplane either. Doesn't seem to have any weird tendencies or anything. They actually, I think, just got some of these in at Legend Hobby on this last shipment, if I'm not mistaken.
Here he comes. Got to put on his big boy pants. Keeping the nose down just right, keeping that glide ratio perfect, lining up with the runway. He's got the sexy camo shorts on with the sexy hat and the
ponytail. Look at that, man. Look at that.
Nice and slow.
Look at that.
Man, that looks perfect. That's 2 landing fees right there.
Well, you know what?
That's perfect. That looks good. Smooth. You can actually see the color on it now.
I'm telling you.
That's got to be a relief to get on the ground.
You got that right. Great job there, Phil. That thing looks great. He put up. He put up there.
I can't see his thighs. They're
camouflaged. So yeah, we wanted to show you guys that one and let you see it. It turned out really nice. Like I said, Phil's done some awesome work on that airplane, and I got some great flights in. So yeah, you guys. Oh, and you know, have you seen the new X-Fly C-17?
Mm-mm.
You haven't seen that?
I have not, man.
Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can bring up Bobby's
I
channel.
go to work.
Here. Hang on a second, guys. Let me do this for Wayne since he has.
I have not seen the X-Fly B-17. I go to work and I hide and I come home.
Let's see. Where was that video I watched earlier today with? Let me see. Hang on. Let me find it.
Someone's personal video, or is it the actual?
No, it's
company?
Bobby's, and actually he hand tossed it too, man.
Really?
He took off the grass, and he actually hand tossed it. Let me see. Let
I'm
me.
talking Bobby. RC
Yeah, let
Plane
me do this
Reviewer?
right here. Yeah, hold on a second. RC.
Plane reviewer. Oh, you're missing a.
Oh shit.
Missed the A.
Oop, sorry. Shoot.
English class.
Is
Nope. Yep. There you go.
he
Now
up
you
here?
just
Is it
look
coming up?
over reviewer. Plane reviewer.
Is it coming up anywhere?
Nope,
Oh
not with
shit!
a
I got it
T.
wrong, man. Damn.
Man, you're down to C+ on your grade here.
Well, it's like I can't.
Trevor's not
trying
part
to-
of. Trevor Jacob is not part of the RC Plane Reviewer.
I'm trying to reach over. and
There it
get this
is.
to-
Not bad. Hey, 6th try. Right there. Top. Right there.
That ain't it.
Yeah.
He's reviewer.
Oh, put an on it.
Okay.
Man. Are you sure this isn't the comedy program?
I mean, shut up, man. I'm trying to reach all the way across his desk, man. Damn. I love his critiques, and he's not the one doing it. In
Take
Hindi.
Take another
We're not
hit.
looking for Hindi.
Take another hit.
It's not coming up this way.
The hook is getting cold.
I don't understand YouTube here lately, man. It's like you
weird.
could type in something, and that's not what I typed in. I mean, you know, it's like, what are you doing?
RC Plane Review in Hindi.
I want ER. Yeah,
Review.
just like
Er.
that. Yeah,
it's not-
see?
I don't know. It's not spelt right.
Damn if I know, man. It should be.
Speak it. Speak it.
You speak it.
Oh man, this is getting comedy hour. It's
Well,
perfect.
I mean, I don't understand. Yeah,
I don't understand either.
there's the channel right there. Hold up. Let me-
Hold up. Now he's going in. Now he's going
All
to
right.
dig.
Okay, here
There.
we go. All right, guys. So
Oh.
we're going to show you this one right here.
Man, where I was taking my original.
I wanted to show them the one. Okay, so it's this one right here.
Okay, that one right there. We
And-
found it, everybody.
In case anybody has any questions on this right here, I want to get it full size. So
She said,
okay, so let's do it like this.
"Yes."
All right, so now here we go. So you guys all know Bobby out there. I'm sure. RC Plane Reviewer, where am I at? Let me do it like this.
At 40% throttle right
There
there.
Okay.
And it's just creates
Yeah,
so
like
much
4,
thrust that it's
30,
not even an
40,
issue whatsoever.
Yeah.
And I'm going to
It's
come right by
fine.
the camera here.
Amazing.
Guys, we are back out here with the X-Fly C-17 Globe Master, guys. This thing has 4 40mm EDFs on there. We're rolling with a
X-Fly makes a great
3300
plane too, by the
Turnigy
way.
pack inside of there. It's a little heavy, but it handles the weight perfectly fine. And we're going to take this thing up. It's golden hour. We're just going to cruise this thing around, guys. We already did the maiden flights and everything, and y'all saw that. So this time, light wind, we're just going to have fun. So here we go. The wind is coming, what, from left to right, huh?
And actually, their
So
grass
let's
is
show
really
the power,
tall. and
guys.
it's
Wind's coming from
good
left to
off the
right.
grass.
Interesting fact
Keep
for our
talking.
field is from left to right, it goes up in elevation 18 feet. So when you guys see us coming in with the tailwind, now you know how we get away with that. All right, guys, don't forget to like,
Oh, the
subscribe to
grass
the channel.
is-
We're going to take this bad boy up. You ready?
Go for it.
Here we go, sending it.
No, man, but
Full
it takes right off so easily.
Our grass needs to be cut.
1 point
Does.
Look at that, dude. Just no problems getting off the ground.
millimeter fan on it.
Instantly backing out of the throttle. We are on step.
He flies it slow. In fact, he hand tosses it was really cool.
She's flying.
Yep, flaps her up. She's up there.
It's got fixed gear.
And we are good. Gyro is on. Now, I'll go ahead and tell you guys right now,
You don't even know if
this is a good model to have a
Right.
gyro in. It doesn't necessarily need it, but it makes it fly so nice and so buttery smooth. Look at that, dude.
Yeah, it looks good. You have a gyro on it?
No.
And I mean,
Nice.
it's just that nice. Well, I got to get you on the sticks, man, so you can experience
Like I
this.
said, he brings down
But,
full flaps and flies
A
it
lot
good.
of people are like, man, this thing is very fast. You should fly at scale. And I'm like, I'm literally flying it at 50% throttle. So I'll back it down and I'm going to slow it down so you guys can actually see how this thing flies. And we'll try to get some close in shots on there so you guys can see it. But this is a scale airplane, man. And I'm literally just cruising along.
That's
At
cool.
40% throttle right there. And it's just creates so much thrust that it's not even an issue whatsoever.
That's 160
And I'm going to
millimeters.
come right by the camera here.
Yeah,
Look for a belly shot right there.
that was good. That was really.
It's just a good flyer, man.
He's running on a 3300.
We're going to come close in. You ready, Will?
Go for it.
And I'm going to come in slow, too. I mean, that looks so good.
That looks really good. Sounds good too.
People were asking if I could hand toss this thing. And so, yeah, I could absolutely hand toss this, but the nose gear is fixed, guys. And the gear on the back are not fixed. So you can pull those out. And so me and Will were just talking about it. It's like really doesn't make a point for us to do that, right?
Right. Because
The nose gear's fixed.
you can't get the whole cleanness, you
Right.
know.
All right, let's do some high-speed passes. I know people don't want to see that, but tell you what, let me chop the flaps real quick. Look how it just lifts, man.
Yeah,
Flat.
I saw it. It just picked up.
Yeah, I need to put some elevator in there. But I'm going to cruise this thing
Price
around.
point on this plane is really good.
show you.
Considering, man, it's 319 bucks.
Look how
For a
well it slows
Fly,
down.
that's good because their quality of
Well
film is
behaved.
really nice.
Yeah,
That's what
Very
the
well
J65.
and I'm going to bring it in. I'm putting around literally, so. Now this should look very scale, Will. Coming around?
Coming in?
He lands
Gonna
it
come
butter
down low
too,
just to
man.
show
I
you
give it
guys.
to you.
Yeah, it does look good. Barely
That's
any wing angle.
Creeping, man.
Look at
Full
that.
flap.
That is awesome right there.
Man, it is.
And that's flying probably about 20 miles an hour.
How much is that?
If that.
319.
Yeah.
Not bad.
And I mean, I'm just cruising, guys. That's a scale plane right there.
So he's around about 20 miles an
Scale
hour.
plane flown by a scale RC pilot.
That's it, man. So I'm gonna set this thing up for a landing. I'm gonna show you guys
Landon.
how well
Bobby
this
killed it
thing
on this one. I'll
slows
give it
down
to
with
him.
these flaps, how effective it
Pretty
is, right?
It's the landing.
It's really slow already.
Watch this.
And there you have
I
it.
mean,
just like that.
right in his feet.
That was
right.
textbook landing, dude.
Telling you, man.
Winglet and everything.
He
That was a
landed
3 minute and
100%.
20 seconds of flight plus 30 seconds there. So
Yeah.
I'll just show you guys really quickly what that battery's looking like, and just putting around. For the maiden flight videos, I was pushing this thing really hard, and we were getting like 19 lower percentage. But with this one, I was just cruising very easily, and let's see what we get. 66%, guys.
That's crazy.
66%.
So you can get a good bit of time out of it if you just
Absolutely.
cruise around.
Absolutely. So cruising around,
4 or 6.
very, very doable, guys. The 66% is very, very good. Efficient airplane for 4 EDFs, that's 40 millimeters. You can't beat it. And for $319, guys, I was shocked when I saw it was $319.
That is good.
Not gonna
Yeah,
keep.
me too. When I got online and saw it, I was like, dang,
I was
319,
surprised.
that's it?
So, guys, I hope you like that. And
Watch, he's getting
you
ready to
know,
hand toss
let's
it.
well, you want to see if we can hand toss this thing? Let's try to hand toss it. Why not?
Yeah, we can.
I'm gonna hand toss it
Do
just
it.
to show people that it's doable. You ready?
Okay.
I'm gonna show you guys.
You got 66% left, so you got enough time to
Man.
fling it around.
All right, you ready?
You got to power it up and throw it.
Here we go.
You got it?
I think so. We'll find out. You ready?
Yes, sir.
It's gonna only go good or bad.
It's going to go
Don't
good.
forget to like, subscribe. Look at that.
None to it.
Oh, man, he's off.
Hand toss that, boy. With the gear on there.
Nice.
Then he lands it good again.
With the gear on there.
I mean, considering the height of the grass and everything.
No problems whatsoever
landing,
with that.
takeoffs, it's-
And we're gonna do a full flat, full stop landing. Here we go. But I wanted people to see that. There you have it, just like that. It's a big doll baby, guys.
That's killer.
So for you guys out there that wanted
job,
to see
Bobby.
if you can hand toss it, there you go.
It can be done.
Very good.
Definitely be hand tossable. So Not a problem at all. And so look, after that hand toss, let's just check the battery for the heck of it, right?
Yeah.
Because that was a full throttle right there and one little loop. Let's see how many milliamps it possibly could have used within that time frame.
So it was 66 before,
58.
and it's
59%
Wow.
right there. So
It's not bad.
plenty of time on a 3300. That would be the pack that I go with. The 4000 also as well. And there you go, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel. Hope you enjoyed
Okay.
that. RC Pilot Will, always
Very
in clutch,
nice.
helping out with the camera work. And guys, don't forget to check out his channel and like and subscribe to it.
Good job, Bobby. So yeah, there you go, guys.
When I was taking my privates back in 1985 or 84, whatever year it was, they tore down the building that my guy operated his operation out of to start building those C-17s out in Long Beach.
huh.
So I watched them tear down my flight school and make C-17s.
Guys asking the question: the Flying Tiger RC to win the Flying Tiger transmitter tray. Who flew the maiden for the Legend L19, and what engine did they use?
Oh my.
Hmm.
So it's a 2-pointer. It's a who and a what?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, because it's a who and a what.
Yeah.
So who flew it, and then the what is the engine size.
Right.
So who got it?
Hmm.
No, it's not a vague question. It's a 2-pointer. Who flew it at the maiden, and what engine did we have it installed?
There you go.
All you can do is start guessing.
Good question, Guy. That is for a Flying Tiger transmitter tray,
Oh,
fellas.
that's nice.
Um,
You'll never wear that tray out. That's all CNC cut.
oh yeah.
I think it's
And
60-61.
not to mention the strap that goes with that for your neck and your shoulders, guys. It is very comfortable. That's one thing about it. They're very nicely made. So yeah.
It's a scale-sized engine, and the dude is broke that test fluid.
Yeah. Definitely. Nobody yet. So yeah, guys, that X-Fly Global Master is a amazing deal. I think for anybody wanting a nice EDF, seems to be very efficient. The price point is really good because if you look at the Avios Albatross, it was 300.
Yeah, that was.
And the King Twin was what,
350?
350,
Something like that.
and roughly the same size as far as wing and everything. So yeah.
Somebody get it? No? Yes? Got to be close. Is everybody throwing in everything out there?
They said it was a very scary maiden, and as the field was wet.
Was it?
No, I don't think
It
so.
might have been a different flight.
No, wasn't that, Michael? Nope.
Because on the video, it was later in
We're
the
giving away
day.
too much. Y'all don't forget to hit the thumbs up too. I can't spell those vowels.
Saying naughty words now? Those vowels. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a cool plane to have. That
All planes are cool to have. Even that junky P-51 that flies funky is still. I don't even know how I didn't crash it on that.
F
one
you,
I did.
Kenny.
Kenny's here? I thought I
Yeah.
heard a bus rattle in.
Yeah.
I can tell when it's low on depth. There ain't nothing in there smoking up the place. No fertilizer in the injector.
Yeah, we got Jeff in Lower Alabama, Keith Christie, Scott Monarch. Got a lot of guys hanging out in here.
Well,
with
look, they're close. They're so close.
us
They're so close. I mean, you're just like right there, just changing a little bit. You got one right, one wrong. It can only be one or the other.
tonight.
Freebie. This is a free
Yeah.
flight tray. I used to use them all the time when I was a kid.
Thank you, Mountain RC. Yeah, we're going to break this puppy in hopefully right here shortly. We've got everything, the gears working properly now. It was not Jeff and Wayne.
Well, you're going in the right direction,
Hey,
but you've only picked one.
here's the prop for the T-28 to be broke in with. This is a 1910, and going to get that on there. We've got all the gear kinks worked out now. Everything seems to be good.
Look up a year ago video.
Keith Christie. No, not quite, man.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, Michael Reiska. He got it.
Somebody finally flipped the name and got it. He had the engine
Yeah.
size right.
Yeah.
Just had the name wrong.
Michael. Winner, as Mr. Flying Tiger Guy Caputo
Yeah.
says. So you need to hit Guy up at Flying Tiger.
Hit him.
And
259 miles
get you a awesome transmitter tray.
You'll love
man.
it. You'll never wear it out.
Yeah, no.
You,
And
you can use any transmitter. It's just
yeah.
universal adjustment.
It's got pads for your hands to sit on,
Got
man, or
pad.
you can take them off or leave them on.
It's nice.
Real
nice.
Yeah, the straps for your neck and shoulders are great, though, man. The support they give us like having a good bra, I guess, as women say.
I wouldn't know what that's like.
I mean, well, that's what the women say.
I
A
don't know.
bra that
What-
digs into your neck
what
or
about
something ain't good.
What
so-
about the other kind that wear them?
Well, yeah, I wouldn't know about that either. Yeah, Michael, congratulations, buddy. And
Yeah.
thank you to Mr. Guy
Somebody
Caputo.
did a little analytical view there and goes, if we got the CC right, it must be the other guy.
Exactly. Yep. Yeah, Michael had the CC right first, but he had the wrong person.
Oh.
Yep. Then he got both right, so that was good. Yeah, he went back and probably Googled the video.
Probably.
But that's okay.
Yeah, that was a good day. The strut came loose. The strut was off. Got in at a few passes. I could see the strut hanging over. You can see how that bolt came out.
Yeah.
And what was the other one? Something else came off.
Well, you had the muffler kept getting loose
yeah,
on you.
that's still, something. I just don't understand that. That was the third time that something, I don't know, missed something. But it ain't coming off now because I've got it safety wired type, round, up, down, wipe it down.
Well, there was some guy on Facebook that showed his muffler. He put a certain Loctite on there and he stripped bolt heads off trying to get it back out.
I believe that.
So,
yeah, you got to be careful. You want it to be able to not come off, but to be able to take it off.
Come off, yeah.
I've done it both wrong.
But yeah, we actually did a slow motion video with Wayne flying 3D with the L19.
Yeah, it's amazing. And I don't fly
And,
3D.
we did
Not
a
on
short.
purpose.
We did a short on that one, and this man saved that plane and how he did it. But the reason it happened is because the plane was actually slightly tail heavy.
Still can't figure out
and,
how I got 10 flights.
Yeah,
on.
and he
See,
flew
the
it
batteries had to have moved.
something, but you added more weight to the nose.
Oh, now it's fine. Yeah.
yeah.
But still, I
Um,
had 10 flights on it. We had no problems. So
yeah.
I don't know if something moved back. Could have been the batteries. Whatever. All we know is something was wrong. Because I went to go back up and I hit the throttle.
What's up, Fritz? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Thank you for being here.
And then landed.
Yeah,
It's a
I mean, and
beautiful
how you
save.
saved that plane. I
I
mean,
have
he went
no idea.
wingtip to wingtip to back to wingtip to straight up like he was 3D and hovering the plane.
Oh, just look it up.
Gosh, it was crazy. So yeah, there was actually dirt on each wingtip where he hit dirt with the lights.
Literally, both lights on both wingtips were full of dirt.
Yeah, and how he didn't cartwheel it or how he saved it.
That's the worst you can do.
I
is
was
cartwheel.
filming him doing this, and I'm sitting here going, he'd flown it around looking good, and he's coming in and he gets ready to take back off. And next thing I know, he goes straight up, like hover. And I'm like, was he 3D'ing with the L19
No,
now? Has he
negative.
gotten that cocky with it all of a sudden? And next thing I know, man, it's going from side to side to side to side all the way down the field, and he
It's gotta
finally
be right,
saves
yeah.
it and sits it down on the ground. And I'm going, oh, man, wow.
Here, learning to fly without safe. No, that's not the one.
it's a short.
I
It
know.
was a short
All
one.
right, let's go to the shorts.
And if any of you guys in here tonight have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. We'd appreciate it greatly. And as
Shorts.
Mom's saying, hit that thumbs up button, guys, to let the algorithms know you're liking what you got here and having a good time, if nothing else.
I think this is it.
Yeah,
No,
is that it?
no. It is, but I think it
but
comes
it's got
around.
to come around. Watch this, guys. You'll love it.
Comes back around.
Like I said, I don't know how he saved this airplane.
I don't have any idea.
It's only about a minute long, but once he gets it coming around.
Trying to get it where the glare's off.
All right, is this coming in now? Not quite.
No, it's coming around. That's
Okay,
coming
here we
around
go.
now.
Here we go. This is it. Pay close attention. This is pilot skills at its best right here, fellas.
This is pure luck 101.
Well, call it what you want to. I call it skill. Watch this. Here we go. Okay.
Bounce, throttle.
Huh?
What?
Huh?
What?
Huh?
What?
Huh?
What? Oh, bam, bam.
Oh, yeah. That was
the one.
that was nerve wracking. I was like, man, he's really gotten cocky with this airplane after a few flights. He's actually going 3D this thing. man.
No, not me. No. I thought the 26 would be way too small. He wanted us to run the 26 because no one's run the 26 because he wanted to scale. It's plenty of power.
Yeah, it is. And some guy commented on the video and said something about it being a POS engine and
Blah, blah,
Man,
blah.
but you know
Everybody's got a.
it's the sweet spot, man, for that airplane. If
It
you're gonna
is for that
fly,
one.
if you're going to fly at scale, which is typically what you're going to do,
Fly whatever you want.
I
Put a
mean,
V8
you
in it.
could go up to a 35, but again, do you have to? No.
We were
You
doing
could
what
put
we
a
told.
60 size in it if you wanted to and rip the wings off of it. I mean,
I've
you
done
know,
that. It works
So,
great too.
Yeah.
You only got what, 10 flights, 15 flights on it?
Yeah, he couldn't hardly. He had to go clean his britches out when he got it landed. Fitz. I mean,
Yeah.
it was like, man,
ain't no way. Ain't no way. No way. And then it just settled down.
It just sat right down on the ground. It was like,
Just right
wow.
at the edge of the corn too, or the
Yeah.
wheat, or the beans,
Grass,
or whatever it was.
grass down
Oh,
there in the field.
everybody has
Yeah.
those moments.
Crazy. But the plane is a great flying airplane, and that plane actually comes up now to a 156-inch wingspan, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's 13 foot. That's what Phil has.
Yeah, and it comes in a 119 wingspan,
Yeah.
and ours
Yeah,
is
so that's a mid one. Ours is 98.
98.
98
Yeah,
and a half, something like that.
that's right. So yeah, if you guys want a great flying plane, it comes in 3 different schemes, and it also comes in a ready to cover. It's a great plane and a great price point for that too. Yeah, he said original 156-inch pre-production underpowered.
I would imagine.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, for a plane 156 inches, I would think you'd need what? Probably a 222 in it.
Nah, you can fly with a 150, 170.
Yeah,
I mean, that's scale probably. 222 is probably way too much.
yeah. Well, again, but
It'll work just fine.
you like.
Oh, you don't have to go
sometimes.
balls to the wall.
Yeah, exactly. It's nice.
If you just
to know
need the
you have
nose weight,
power.
you
Yeah,
want more engine, you have the engine, put it on.
yeah.
It's your airplane. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I mean, again, it depends on if you want to fly scale, if you want to peel the covering off, if you want to have power there in case you want it. And that's the thing about it. I mean, sometimes you just want certain planes, especially warbirds that are like P-51,
You
Spitfires,
need the nose weight.
P-40s. I mean, you definitely want the power there if you want to punch that throttle and just really rip it down the line, you know.
That is correct.
It's nice to have it, but don't be like this guy and pull the wings off of it because, you know, they will
I even reinforced them and still opened them up like a taco.
fold back.
It was awesome. The wings were 100 yards that way, and the fuselage was 100 yards that way. It was a beautiful sight. I mean, I was slightly depressed, but everything was good. Didn't break anything. Soft
You weren't
ground.
depressed when you were flying at what, 150 miles an hour?
No, it only made it like 145. whatever
Okay,
it
well,
was.
who's counting 5? I mean,
And it's
yeah, it's no big
it's
deal.
just not designed to do that. Not for long, anyway. I mean,
as,
it did it, but
as he
not
so
for long.
found out.
Just had it finely tuned, just got the needle just right. You can hear it. I mean, there's like the 6th flight. I'd take it around too rich, lean it out, land it, lean it out, lean it out, land it. And you can hear it just getting better and better. You're creeping up on it.
It's
That
getting
last
good
flight,
to him.
you could it just was whistling. No gargle, no nothing. At its peak, went around for the last time. There was like 6 witnesses that were watching, having a great time.
Yeah.
They go, wow, that thing's great. And then all of a sudden, lawn dart.
Yeah. So much for that.
So now I got the Bud Nose and P-51 I got to work on. Everything's all glassed up, ready, primered. Just thinking about getting ready to buy some servos, get that thing going.
gotta
with
get
the 255s on it.
You got to get that Black Widow, man.
That's it. The P-61.
Yeah, I thought you said we got to get that Black Widow.
We got so much crap to do, and we're so old. We're so useless.
Well, we're not retired either, so that makes a difference.
A
You
little
know,
retarded, maybe.
if we were retired, we might could get some things done.
Why don't you just win the lottery so we don't have to worry
Well,
about it?
I mean, I try once in a while, man, but you know, I mean,
I don't have the money to try.
somebody in Virginia just won $100 and some million.
Who did?
Somebody in Virginia.
The one that this last one?
I hope it was a relative relative of mine or something.
No,
you know?
you ain't getting any money anyway.
No. No, I don't
Not
think
how that works.
I don't think the winners come forward yet, but somebody in Virginia
Just
won
wear
it.
a mask.
They said it was the biggest lottery prize Virginia's ever given away.
Really? So that's the one that's been climbing up. Just
Yeah, it was
you know,
$100
this week.
million. Yeah, yeah, this past week.
So the government steals what? 50%? We're
I
up
don't know
top.
if it's 50.
It's
I'm not
50.
sure.
It's 50.
I
It's
wouldn't
theft.
complain. I mean, you know, and I'd go ahead and take the money.
Okay, then why don't we just do this? If we owe trillions of dollars in debt, what are we, 3.5, whatever the $1 trillion
I'll
debt we
stop
are,
counting.
why don't we just print the $3.1 trillion and hand it to them and we'll all be paid up, right?
Yeah,
But they won't accept that.
no.
But yet they make you take their money. You see the hypocrisy? You see how the banking system works? Go try to take 10,000 out of your account today or tomorrow.
You can't do it. Sorry, you
They
have to
won't
make
even
an
give you
appointment.
250. They say, "Oh, you have to make an appointment to take your money out."
Yeah.
No, I don't. Well, we don't have enough in the vault. I said, "Is this a sperm bank?"
You didn't have to make an appointment to bring your money.
Oh, it's so retarded. I mean, you got to be anyway.
Yeah.
Planes are awesome. What kind of plane are we flying this weekend? We're going to fly the RV-8s
Think?
and that one, and then you're going to bring this one too.
Yeah, I may bring that.
Bring them all, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring the Yak. We'll fly that. I'll bring the
Yak.
Mirage.
Yeah, he's gonna bring.
Ooh.
Just don't yak.
The Yaks, you know.
Just don't yak. We'll be good to go.
Terry's not coming.
I hope not.
Terry came and yacked last week.
Yeah.
Ugh. It was so nasty. You know how you can see the heat rise
Oh, stop.
after they throw up?
Oh.
You see all the warm chunks, you know, they're all got covered with all the goo, all the stomach acid and everything. And then you can see the heat rise.
God.
And then I was literally ready to take off. I was at the pilot stand, and then I heard this behind me, like you're looking at me from the middle of the field, and I'm at the pilot stand.
And I was around here on this table.
You're behind.
I mean,
You're over by to the
I mean-
left, and I hear this. And so I turn around, and I'm like, "Dang, that guy don't chew food. He must have no teeth because everything didn't look like it was chewed." And I'm staring at it. I'm going, man.
and I'm going, no, I'm not even going to look.
I
'cause
go, what
know
does it
that-
smell like? I can't smell it from here. What does it smell like? And he just, what did he throw up 3 times?
Yes.
All I know is it
I
just,
expected to see
this
his damn
big old
shoes
dog
come up
pile
in
of non-chewed corn and diced ham and grits. And it looked like there was a Taco Bell something in there. It was horrible. So he's over there bent over, just
and still heaving. And like I said, I'm expecting to see his shoes.
he's turning red. He's over there to the left. When I turn back and I look at him, he's just going,
Yeah, I'm going like, oh
I
my
said,
God.
"I'll save the big chunks for me. Man, come on." And they're running over, getting water, trying to flush it out.
Oh,
And it's on the geotech, so
Oh,
you're trying
yeah.
to kick it off into the grass. Just nasty.
damn.
Anyway, I've done the same thing, but I chew my food.
Oh God. Mm.
It happens to everybody. Matter of fact, I haven't thrown up in literally over 10 years. I went to Taco Bell, and I would blame Taco Bell that night for throwing up because I thought it was Taco Bell. It was just a plain steak burrito with rice with nothing else. It was good. I threw up all night long, and I go, "What's wrong with this picture? What's wrong? I've never thrown up." So I
Oh,
figured
your
it was the food.
gallbladder.
So I laid in bed 2 days, and I got up, went to work all week, went away. The very next Friday, I hadn't eaten anything all week long hardly, and I started throwing up again. But the problem was my gallbladder was shot, and the poison was going into my stomach because the gallbladder couldn't hold it anymore, and it was ready to explode, which means if that poison explodes in your body, you'll die. Anyway, I went to the hospital, and they go, "Hey, man, you got a rotten gallbladder. That's why you're throwing up. Time to rush you." They gave me a room. They made me an appointment. Next morning, I was the first one. I was in the NASCAR Star Hall of Fame in the garage. I was like the first one of 25. I'm in the pit. I'm in the pit lane, and I'm looking at my number, and I'm looking at his number. I go, "Oh man, I must have did pretty good on my track practice because I'm first into the."
Yep.
Anyway, that
Um,
stuff that they give you in that final push.
Keith Christie said, "What's left to do on the T28? Break it in with this. The gear issues are all taken care of thanks to Dave's RC Electronics.
Brand new.
We put in the new actuator for
Which one's the old one?
It says bad on one of them. This is the old one.
This is the bad one.
Yeah.
So this one's just started sporadically.
Not going up
Yeah, just the drive unit.
or going. It wouldn't
So
go down.
either It's got a double planetary gear system in here and reduction gear system. I don't know if a tooth came off and it lets it jam, or it's over centered and it's not threaded correctly and it jams on the anyway. Whatever it is, we leave that one alone and we put the new one in. Whatever you can do with this one, you can send it back.
Yeah, I'm gonna send that one back to Thomas.
But anyway, so he's ready to go. It's got no excuse now.
Yep. Yeah, so we got to do that. Just basically check everything. I've got the air brake working. We got to break it in, run a couple of tanks of fuel through it, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Get ready to shart his pants is what he's going to do.
Phil Camp said he's not hungry now. Thank you.
Would you like a replay?
No, we don't. So yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful airplane, but my God, it's been a work in progress. You know,
that's more sophisticated than the B-17.
Oh God, yeah, heck yeah.
I mean, Phil would probably argue the point, but
yeah,
it's sophisticated.
It's a lot to it, man.
He's the one that wanted it.
Oh, I love. Well, T-28 typically flies great, and according to Phil Camp, you know, his just like this flies really well. He took the gear doors off of his because he didn't want to mess with it. I gotta have scale, man. I mean, I'm gonna smack you with this damn prop in a minute, right in the throat. I have done everything and got my doors right. Finally, persistence. See what I'm saying?
He didn't give up anyway.
No, I wasn't going to give up because I wanted them on there. I wasn't going to take them off.
It is cool. I love to watch all this stuff work, but I know how finicky it is, and I know how much maintenance it is, and I'd rather fly.
Well, you know, I feel like I'm going to have it all work, and if something happens and one breaks off, okay, then I'll take them off. But until that happens, I'm going to put it up there, and it's going to work right at least one time, as I always say.
We'll go two times.
It's going to look good the first time it takes off,
sexy.
One way or another. I have all the decals, everything painted. You know, actually, this right here was wood colored, and I painted all that black because I don't like to see the wood. So yeah, I mean, that's just how particular I am, and I've got all my wiring very neatly done. When you look inside the plane, you don't see anything but 4 batteries and
pack of Marlboros.
And you'll probably see the receiver. Because I've got a carbon plate that sits down in there and covers up everything. So I built that myself and put it in there because I didn't want to see wiring.
You ever been here? Anybody ever been here? China Lake weapons testing place. Now I've been just west of it, and I witnessed what came out of it in the middle of the night, and it was not a jet sound. It was a flying object that had no noise. I was there.
Wow.
It was great.
Damn.
I stood right there. I defied it. Everybody else ran away, and I stood on top of the hill and waited for it. Came right at me and did a right-hand turn. Disappeared. I haven't told anybody on the video, so now I have. Now I got the tinfoil hat.
Let's see. What do you say here? The throttle stop is set way too low. Had to advance the throttle a lot to get it started. You talking about on the 28?
Yep. You got to find the sweet spot. You got to find the bottom. Got to find the top.
This is the motor man right here. Right here.
Engine man. Motor man. Engine man. Motor is electrical. Either way, engine is mechanical.
He's my go-to on that kind of stuff. You know, he's like my crew pet. My you know, he does.
Because I can tell when that guy was trying to start his airplane over there when we pulled up. I think it was his Corsair, whatever he was flying. The one with all the airplanes on the side of his that flies on the end.
Yeah.
And he was trying to get his thing going, and I could tell when he's started up that the bottom end was just too lean. You could just hear it starving for it. You run a little bit. You got to fatten up the bottom one. Bottom end, if the low end is the needle closest to the block.
Yeah.
High end is the needle farthest away from the block or closest to the carburetor.
Yeah.
Anyway. Everybody knows, or not everybody, but you'll learn over time.
When is the maiden? Ken says, Ken, when is your build going to start?
When is that A10 going to fly? Ken, we're going to be there Saturday. Bring your A10 Saturday.
When's your maiden?
His A10's coming.
Mine's
we're going to bring the RV8s. I'm going to bring my Mirage.
Yeah, when you going to start building your T28 is the question there. Let's see. I got big new runway this week. Time to scale up. I hear you, Phil. Nice, man. Let's see. China Lake is just east of Kernville.
That's correct.
Yes, very good. Ken Ken, you need to go ahead and start building that T28, man.
Free
It's-
wing
It's a lot of
Mirage.
fun, man.
Free wing,
Yeah, free wing.
80 millimeter, high performance, and I got
And
my
he also
special air intake.
he
on
also
top.
cut special intakes on top of the plane, which makes it
Equalizes the
scream.
top and the bottom, feeds that
Um,
fan. I can get off any heat.
Yep.
100-degree day, high grass. I
Yep.
got off. Well,
And it's
I got it.
straight up like a rocket out of sight.
stay up
man.
like a rocket.
Yeah.
It doesn't go any faster, but you get way more bottom end performance. I'd rather be able to get off any runway at any time and any heat than get the high end performance. If you
Yeah.
can't get off the runway, you can't fly your airplane.
Exactly.
But I can get pretty much tall grass, heat.
Yeah. It took it.
Well, density altitude was 2,000 feet.
Yeah.
And then it was 90.
Grass was that tall.
Yeah, plus the grass was that tall. You know, the wheels on the Mirage are like
Yeah.
that big. But anyway, works great. Flies well. I'm still haven't dialed into my comfort zone because it's really twitchy. You know, it's a Dorito, right? And it's,
Yeah.
the wingspan is like this much, and then it's like this long. But anyway, it's fun. It goes.
And he said, "Did you use the Eurofighter cheater vents on the Mirage?" He actually cut his own, and they look, and he painted it, and you can't
Oh,
even
mine
hardly
are
tell it.
custom.
They look amazing.
Mine are amazing.
Matter of fact, we have a video up. You can.
I
go
might bring it
watch.
in next week so they can see it.
And, there's a video up though that we did with the Mirage and showing his own way of doing this. And like I said, once
That was the F5.
you also did.
Yeah, no, I
we
got the
did-
Mirage and the F5.
Yeah.
I got them both.
Yeah,
But I have the I still have the fuselage for the F5 for when I
Yeah.
get my next F5, so I already know where to cut the. You can't even tell. I mean,
no, you
if you're in
can't
the-
see it.
if you don't want to cut no holes and you want to have a pretty airplane, you know, I'd rather have the performance than have the pretty airplane.
Well, but it looks good. It looks
Yeah, you
like
can't
it,
tell
it
when it's
should
in the
have come
air.
that way.
All the cutting and everything is all painted to match the fuselage,
Yeah.
same color, so you can't tell that.
And everything's cut like on a slant.
And man,
I mean,
when I hit the
it's-
throttle, it
it's
goes.
gone, man.
There's no waiting. It outperforms any other thing. This grass was this high. It was
Yeah.
2,000 feet density altitude. It was 98 degrees, maybe whatever the field temp was, and got off the ground.
He said he just made his custom Mirage 80 millimeter video to follow.
Ooh, nice.
Killer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't blink or
man.
fart because that thing will.
Yeah.
You have to be on it, and you can back off the throttle. You can fly it slow, but it doesn't feel right when you fly it slow. It just
Well, it's got the tendencies of an F-14 with swept wing. That's kind of what the F-14 does. It turns into a Dorito,
it's a Dorito.
and then you're flying basically off of Telerons.
Yep.
And so the Mirage already has that
You
shape.
just soldiers.
Yeah, Bill got mine. He hadn't picked it up yet. He said he was ready to
Hey,
start.
maybe we can fly it before he picks it up. You
Yeah.
already got the money.
Bring it to him in a box.
Bring it to him. Say, hey man, we're sorry.
Yeah,
No refunds.
bring it to him in a 5-gallon.
We were
bucket.
test flying it for you.
Yeah. Here's all your parts, man.
Yeah,
We
one
stripped-
wing
yeah,
wouldn't come in.
we stripped it down for you.
One
So
wing
you have
wouldn't come
extra
in.
parts for your next one.
I don't think he'd be happy with that.
He said he really dumbed down the ailerons.
You have to.
Yeah, you do.
You can't go by what they call you in the book. There ain't no way.
No, it is a twitchy
I
airplane.
mean, I have mine just minimal, and I'm trying to find a sweet spot where I get really comfortable.
Yeah.
But on a hot day, you need a lot of throw on your elevator to get off the ground. So you have to put a lot of expo in it so you can get all the way to the deflection as much as possible, and then pull your battery all the way back to get the CG a little more sensitive.
Yeah.
All kinds of stuff you got to do. But it depends. Now that the weather's cold, doesn't matter.
No.
Density, altitude, and everything is.
Yep.
Molecules are making fun.
So Ken Wade, have you got your A10 painted and ready to go, and are you ready to fly it? Is the question.
Has to be. He's had
I
it 3
mean,
months.
No, he ain't had it that long. He's
Feels
had
like
about
it.
2 months maybe. But it should be ready. But because he said he was going to do the Arctic Aggressor scheme on it, which is a badass scheme. I thought many
so
times
he's painting it.
he was going to paint it in black and white
Oh.
camo, which I thought many times about doing. Don't know that I won't at some point.
So it's just the
Um,
gray like that one, right? If I remember right.
Yeah, it's just like that
All
one.
right, so he's doing it.
Yeah, he got my version
Cool.
one. But he had to do a little bit of nose gear work on it, and he was going to possibly paint it. He did get the decals from Cali Graphics.
Yeah, that's right. I seen him.
Um,
I fondled him. He brought him.
Oh, he's going to maiden it and then paint it. So you're ready to fly it. So you're
It's ready to go.
Yeah,
Saturday.
yeah,
Saturday's the day because I checked. Saturday's the day.
Yeah. So you're going to
Be there, be square.
Yeah, man. That'll be awesome.
Bring it.
Bring it.
Everybody's gonna come Saturday.
Bring
Hallelujah.
it. Bring it to
Nothing
the
better
table.
than everybody coming to
Well, a
fly
lot
and
of
have a good
people
time.
might be out of town because it's a holiday.
Nah.
you
Come
know?
fly your airplane. Enjoy it.
I'm talking about.
Let
a
the
lot of
wife
people.
go out of town.
Let's-
Come down.
let's
Come fly your
hope they're
airplane.
not there, Wayne.
Oh shoot.
I really hope they're not there personally. You know.
Okay,
I mean,
don't come.
I mean, I'm saying a lot of people. You know, less is best.
What you do is you put a sign up at the end of the road saying, "We found nuclear waste."
Field under construction.
Nuclear waste. We found nuclear waste.
I swear to the best time Wayne and I've ever had is the day we went out there and there was nobody but us all
That
day.
was a Monday.
It was all day.
It was
and it
beautiful.
was
The weather was beautiful. The
perfect.
wind was beautiful. We flew everything.
Yes,
It was
guy, I do wear hats. I surely do, especially when I'm flying because it keeps the sun out of my eyes and the brightness out of my eyes.
good. Keeps the puke on
So
the ground.
yes, I do like hats when I fly. So yeah, so yeah, if you got a hat, Wayne wears hats too.
I have to.
Yeah,
I'm the only white guy in the state digging a hole, 100-degree weather, 3 feet down, 3 feet wide by myself with a shovel, and I have 9 of them to do. I'm the only white guy. I have to be the only white guy in the state. There's nobody else doing that. And about died.
I don't know.
Yeah, I do know because I passed everybody putting in all the fiber optic cable along 903.
Yeah.
There must have been, I swear, 30 Mexican workers, and they were all hand digging. Not one white guy had a shovel out there digging.
No,
See,
they're
I'm the only white guy
supervisors. Yeah.
that has a shovel in his hand, digging 3 feet down, 3 feet wide. No brains.
Hey man, thanks. I appreciate that, buddy. We will wear them proudly, and we'll actually show them here on the show, and we'll have them on at the field and videos and stuff too. That'd be great. That'd be awesome.
Ooh, my.
Yes.
22,000 stitch?
That's a lot.
Is that like stitches, like flesh?
They're
Or-
nice hats. That's
thread.
What they're saying, what he's saying. They're nice
Ah,
hats.
that means it's fine. We're talking like pixels on the screen. Is a stitch on a
Yeah. Exactly.
cool.
Yeah.
It's not
Very
going to look like
nice.
Pac-Man, Stickman.
No. I mean, well, it's like, Thomas's hats, all the embroidery,
Oh, yeah, they're
everything
cool.
on those hats.
Yeah, the
man,
resolution's really
is
nice.
amazing. And it's not patches, it's embroidered on those hats.
It's good stuff.
I did have one in here, but I think I wore it to the field one day. when
Yeah,
I
you
went.
took it out.
But yeah, his stuff's great too. So yeah, he said expensive. Yeah, I'm sure. I look, I wear
Very.
my Flying Tiger T-shirt to the field.
I love my blue
T-shirts, man.
Flying
Yeah,
Tiger t-shirt.
absolutely. Love my T-shirts, man. They're cool. They're not too thick. Great.
I use
My
all
mom's
the-
actually got one, and she wears it. So yeah, she actually got her one off of here one night.
Yeah.
She won her T-shirt. So, but with that being said, guys, we appreciate y'all hanging out with us all night long, and we are going to let you get back to your families and enjoy the rest of your evening before it gets too late.
Because I got to go to Blackbeard's
And,
tomorrow and work.
And we hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Stay cool, find some AC, fly a plane, take a kid to fly a plane. They did say take a kid fishing. Now we're saying take a kid to fly an airplane. Hey, that'll keep this hobby going, guys. And support your local small aviation stores.
Man, it sure is even
guys.
hard just to find them anymore.
Yeah, but they're out there. You got Zoom RC, Dave's RC Electronics.
right.
You got Guy Caputo. All these people, man, support these small businesses, guys, because we need to keep them going. Because if you need something, they're here. Legend Hobbies, customer service is impeccable. Great airplanes, and just keep them busy, guys, because we want to keep them around. The mom and pop places are what keep this hobby just so great. So support them. Let them know you saw it here. If you go to zoomrc.net, you get 10% off your entire order with code JCRC10, and support Scale RC Engines. Who else are we missing? High Tech USA, which is a great sponsor of the channel too as well. They're really good to us over there. So definitely, guys, support your smaller hobby shops. All right. And you guys have a great week. Be safe, and let us see your videos, man. We might show them on here next week. Take care. Later.